Looks like we're live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back, Skeksis Suckers, to another episode of Emrae, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure in a world of my own design. With us, as always, are Leganor, aka Jeff, our human fighter bard, Jindorum Jin Draprax, aka Zack, our dragonborn sorcerer, Wallace the Wall Stoneguard, aka Mike, aka rising from the bottom of the screen a pencil drawing of something that looks like a mountain? Hard to tell in this tiny screen, but I bet it's great.
It's ancient Edo and
I'm sure you can see
Mount
better than I
Fuji.
can. Oh, it's
Come on
Japan.
now.
Dude,
Yes.
I'm looking at it in my view in Streamlabs, so I have like a 1 by 1 inch view for me to see it. Anyway, very small, but very cool. Anyway, that's Mike. He's our human fighter. He's our tanky boy. And of
I
course,
have to make things special because I'm only a human.
Rail, aka Steve, our elf druid. When we
I'm also
last.
in the movie.
I'm also in the movie. When we last left our intrepid heroes, they had decided to put their return to home plans on hold in order to help the village of the Mbakwas and set off in search of the second drow, the second gunman on the grassy knoll, as it were. Um, they traversed through the spider caverns, a winding labyrinth of caves and terrible places, until they came upon a new location, fought off some cold basilisky lizard merfolk thingies,
Nagas.
Naga essentially, and Leganor used a magic item that he's been holding on to since, I don't know, episode 4. Um, and he cast the scrying spell to try and determine the location of our BBEG. Doesn't know where, but did see the image of the dark room that the other drow currently resides in. It appeared to be surrounded by some kind of fungus that closely resembled like kraken tentacles, although it was clearly plant matter. And that is where we open our adventure with the party uh, in a small cavern, a small room in one of the spider caverns. And we proceed.
I guess I'm gonna go across the lake.
Very good. Wallace attempts to cross the lake, earlier from which came some bad Naga things. But he steps lightly around the outer edge, which is just a few inches shallow, as it's a steep, sort of upside down witch's hat shape of a hole, and is able to pretty easily make it to the other side.
Yeah, there's a hallway over here, gents. We can keep going this way.
Okay. And I'll also go across.
Are you still having issues like controlling things in Roll20, Steve?
It seems okay for the moment.
Okay.
Whether or not that continues,
If you get into an issue, just let me know and I can start moving your token for you.
yeah. I don't have it installed on my laptop, but I can download Firefox. It was working on Firefox on my other computer for some reason.
Very good. So Wallace, as you come around, it's not truly a hallway. The wall along this area is actually a sort of cliffside. So there's more above it that you can't see because it's too tall. But the cavern does extend further to the north.
Waterfall?
All along, yeah, the waterfall. This whole wall here is all goes up. Were you to
Okay.
climb it? Additionally, it wraps around more to the right or left. I mean.
Let's see. How far up is this cliff?
Enough that you can't see
Like 10
over
feet?
it. Yeah, so it's like between 5 and 10 feet in different places. Tall enough that you can't see over the top of it.
Okay. Well, gents, it occurs to me that I'm extraordinarily loud, and some of you aren't. Oh, what's the like? Give me a sense of the atmosphere. Like, does
Um,
it smell?
yeah.
Is it
So
loud? Is it quiet? Is it muggy?
it's
Is it
it's dank, moist, echoey, slick, The fungal growths around here have a small iridescent glow in some places, but not enough to really light the way. Um, and you hear echoey, drippy, caverny noises, plus the sound of pouring and rushing water, particularly where the waterfalls and apparently a flowing stream seems to be occurring.
Are there
I
any
have
natural creatures in here? Like, am I seeing, I don't know, spiders, slugs?
So unlike the rest of the caverns you've been traversing, which were very web-filled, very spidery, when you entered this cavern, you don't see nearly as much webbing. Um, there's the occasional, like, very small, creepy crawly, maggoty things and small animals that would eat fungus, but you don't see any large spiders or anything of that nature.
I have a point of order question.
Sure.
Mostly it's been a bajillion years, and I don't remember how long it's been in the game. Before I went down into to scout the tunnel, I had cast Pass Without Trace on everyone, and as far as I can recall, I don't think my concentration was broken, and the duration on that's an hour.
Okay.
So do we still have that?
This was before you entered this cave or the caves in general?
Before I entered the side cave because I like scouted
Gotcha.
ahead, and that's when I found the
I'd say, you've had a couple of fights, you regrouped yourselves. I'd say you probably got 30 minutes left of Pass Without Trace.
Okay, so everyone's still big sneaky.
Cool.
Okay.
Everyone has +10 to your stealth check.
Wow. Okay. Solid.
Plus 10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Yep.
You also leave no tracks or other traces of your passage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, so
Oh,
being big, loud, and clanky, I mean, you'd still have to roll for stealth if you're trying to be stealthy, but it becomes less of a hindrance.
well, realizing that I'm making less noise than I normally do, I will, Wallace, slowly proceed forward.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
How are
all.
we?
You're,
How are we able to see right now? Is it from the glowing fungus?
Um, that is a
someone cast light on something last time.
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, I don't
Just
know.
because I
somebody.
wonder.
Somebody has to be emitting light.
So, if we're casting light, does that still play in with the stealth check?
I mean, if it's an audio based thing.
Well, I can if those fungus
None
aren't
of your
glowing, then
tokens are
yes, I
emitting
can.
light. How can you see? Stand by, because you shouldn't.
I can see because I have dark vision. I don't know about them.
No,
But
I'm seeing way further than I should be able to.
Dynamic lighting, explorer mode. Daylight is off. You shouldn't
Yeah,
be
I can
able.
see about 80 feet away from me right now.
You shouldn't be able to see.
If all right, then
Do you have light sources on?
No.
I mean, dynamic lighting's clearly working because
Yeah,
there's barriers.
dynamic lighting is on. Daylight mode is not on. Explorer mode is on.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, does my token have vision that it shouldn't?
Only insofar as the distance that your not having dark vision character can see.
Yeah, weird.
Mike, can you see over here where I'm pinging? If you zoom
I
out.
can see where my hold on. Zoom out.
that's
Yes.
black
I mean, I can't. That's black there, but I can see the ping.
You can see the ping, but there's no map. You can't see the map.
Yeah, I can see the map
Okay.
out to here.
All right. That's fine. It should be dark. I'm not gonna worry about it. I say the fungus is glowing. It's not important to the story.
Cool. All right.
Well,
Next.
just because I don't mind running ahead and being sneaky, even with the pass without trace, but don't have dark vision, so that's why I was.
Yeah, it was supposed to
I
be
don't-
dark. It's not, and it's not important. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that there's enough glow from the fungus that you can see what you're doing.
I can also, if you want, we can just say that I cast light on a rock and everybody gets a rock.
Well, can you cast light on multiple objects?
I believe it's like one of those
If
things.
that's possible, then that's fine.
I don't think
One
light is
object, yeah,
concentration. So
It's not
yeah.
concentration.
yeah. One object that's no larger than 10 feet. So yeah, just like
All right.
cast it.
So that's fine. If
Hold up
everybody
the
wants to have a
covers
lit
and
rock,
pass them out.
then you all have light. So.
I don't.
Small,
I have dark vision.
small enough to cover in your hand. So you can just shut the light off.
Cool. Not so important that I'm gonna worry about it. But I appreciate you guys keeping me in check. So yeah, so to the right of you, Wallace, is that cliff, and then obviously there's a waterfall that flows downward towards this direction, seeping underneath the wall over here, and continuing to flow in a southwesterly direction. The path seems to curve around to the left to the south.
Alright, who wants to try to scale this slippery wall here? Give us a sense of what's above us. How high is the ceiling?
From your position, the ceiling is like 20 feet ish.
Okay.
But it also seems to slope um, downhill to the south. So as you move north, not only is the elevation of the floor going up, the elevation of the ceiling goes up with it.
Got it. Alright. Yeah, when you want to scramble up this wall here, make sure nothing's looking down on us.
Yeah, brother, I'm not much of a scrambler over here.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Go ahead
thing, let's go.
and athletics to
Oh,
climb.
this is an athletics check. Oh, I always confuse athletics and acrobatics. I would not be the best for this then.
Fine. Wallace scrambles up the wall, or at least tries to. Does he succeed?
Let's see. Yeah, no problem. You scramble up onto a very small ledge. North of you is yet another ledge.
Hold on.
I'll walk over the edge. How deep is this water?
Hold,
On the edges it's inches, and in the middle it's like 2 or 3 feet. No problem, Wallace. You like that two-way dynamic lighting?
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of it. I've been setting up maps with it. Gents, there's it's all like looking over down at everybody. So yeah, there's two paths. Then I'll sort of point back behind me to the northeast. There's a path up here, and then there's a path that goes basically above the waterfall over here. If you want to scramble up over this side to make it simpler, or we can continue to explore. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't be able to see that far, so I'm not going to pretend I can.
Yeah, we got two pairs over here, down here.
Well, it looks like the one to your this one
There's
dead
one-
ends.
You do have a field of vision. So, it's not letting you... Oh, no, it is letting you see indefinitely. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm seeing
I
way
don't
further
know.
than I should be able
I
to.
don't know why.
That's weird.
Dynamic lighting. Oh, your token has night vision on at 120 feet.
That'll do it.
But why? You shouldn't have that. Well, you have light now. What does light emit?
20 and 20.
All right, let me fix that.
And now everything's dark.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why.
Yay!
All right, let me fix that for everybody who has light. Why? Oh, it must have been from another map where I just wanted you to have vision, and then since those tokens were copied.
Yep.
Dragonborn don't have night vision, right?
Correct.
Dark vision, I mean.
Of the 10 base races, humans Dragonborn, and I believe it's halflings do not have night vision.
Got it.
All the other 7 races do.
All right. Everyone's tokens should be correct now.
Where is this water coming from?
It's coming from the north under the wall. So there's
Okay.
like a not like a there's no airspace. There's just like a wall and the water's flowing out from under it. Like a small arch, but not enough that you could breathe.
I lost audio for the past maybe 2 minutes. Took me to get it to restart. What did?
He fixed the lighting on our tokens. That's about all that's happened.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Old man, wait. Old man, where you going?
Where you going there, brother?
Just seeing what's down here.
Zach is following Rail. So Rail, okay, I guess that's his. Where are you saying?
Hang with you, Rail. What we got down here? Maybe we go check it
So
out.
around the corner, Rail, the path curves down and to the left. There's another cliff that drops down. You can see below another sort of pool of water from another waterfall you can hear in the distance that also flows north to south. And there's like large rock formations jutting out. In the map, it looks like a constructed wall, but it's all natural. Nothing should be constructed in here.
Jim,
Yes.
the lighting barrier seems to stop me from being able to move my token across it. I'm trying to climb back down.
Yes, that's true. Dynamic lighting does restrict movement. Can I fix that? I don't see how I can change that.
You have to go into the
Is it in the
like it's
tokens
this.
dynamic lighting
No,
settings?
it's like you have to bring down the tab of maps and like go into the settings of that.
Yeah, but I don't see any setting. Oh, there it is. Got it. Save settings. All set.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make my way around stealthily.
Sure. Just roll stealth.
Sure.
Should have that plus 10 to it.
Yep.
So that's a 21.
Would I be able to tell that you were being stealthy? Or
Uh,
try to be? Because I'm hanging out with you. I'm going with you.
Yeah,
That was Wallace, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, I
I
see
do.
that.
I do intend
Okay.
to be stealthy.
Oof.
I got a 12.
You got a
You
critical
did get
12.
Well, you did get a 12.
There's no crit fails on skill checks?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Well, that's the technical, but per
It's
raw,
it's
no.
at your discretion.
Sure. I get
Yeah.
that. I get that.
I suppose.
Per
All right.
raw, skill checks do not have crits.
You
but
you
you are
feel
the DM.
you feel like you are being stealthy.
Yeah, I 100% believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first 20s and 1 of the night
Yeah, all right.
already.
Rocking out. Rail creepily
So,
heads
you know,
further
just-
into the hallway.
Just making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
So
Nobody else?
Rail, I need you to make a
Pace as fast as I'm home.
excuse me. I need you to make a something check.
Perception.
No, a nature check, Rail.
Oh, there you go.
Nature.
Yes.
That's tricky something checks.
Surely, this will be above a 12.
Surely.
18.
All right. You see, Rail, what at first glance, hovering in the air, down here in like the watery pit. At first glance, you saw what you thought was a beholder, but then after glancing deeper, you notice that it's not actually that. It's just sort of a big gaseous plant sac that's alive and sort of
Interesting.
hovering in place.
All right. Since I know I'm being quiet, there's no way it saw me, so I'm gonna turn around to the party and point it out very quietly.
So you mention
guys,
it. Yeah.
Guys, I think there's a weird plant thing over there at that volume.
So none of the rest of you can see it. It's out of the range of your light, but you hear what he told you.
There's a plant Like, what? Old man, what do you mean a plant thing? There's plenty of
Yeah,
fungus around here. What do you mean?
it's like a plant monster again
Okay,
at that
keep the
volume.
keep the voice down, you old curmudgeon. You're being too loud.
A plant monster?
Yeah, it's just on. It's down below this waterfall coming up.
Why do I even bother with you three? Like, why do I? What is this?
I'm new here.
All right. Like, okay, like, I mean, it's a plant. Do we have to worry about a plant? Should I be concerned about a livelihood? But it's a plant.
Does it look like the kind of plant we should be concerned about?
I'm gonna have you. Let's see. Discern its true nature. So you, Rail, of all people, know actually exactly what it is.
Cool.
So it is a large plant that you know to be called a gaseous spore.
Okay.
You also know that they are not nice things to trifle with, and they are alive and intelligent.
Okay. So I'll turn to the party.
Well,
I'll look at it.
relatively intelligent as plants go.
Sure. I'll look at it again, determine that, look to the party and say, I think there should be a mild to above average amount of concern about this one. Again at that volume.
I guess we don't. The plants not hear things. You two seem to not care how much noise we're making, but I suppose that's also
Oh,
loud.
it's intelligent. I'm sure that it can hear, anything above a whisper from this distance.
Maybe we keep the volume down there, old man, please.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
That's right. All right. So you're saying don't go that way.
Unless we want to fight a weird, gassy plant monster. Which,
That does seem like the sort of thing that would be good against. That would combust, perhaps, gentlemen.
probably. So we could
Sparkle
go. We
fingers.
could do
We
this,
can.
or we can go the other way. Whatever you want to do. It looks like it's moving.
We should probably back up then.
Let's see. Oh,
Going for us?
Rail, make
No.
a perception check, please.
Uh,
Jeff, did you relay what you saw to the party when you did your scry?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, that's fine. Then, yeah, go ahead and make your perception. So you recognize, Rail, that these things kind of look like the tentacly formations that maybe Leganor was talking about.
oh. And I'll relay that to the party. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it till now. It's like it's been a month or something.
Oh, so this is the way we want to go.
That would be my guess.
Can we somehow make this thing light up so that we can see it, and then you two can throw fire at it? Sparkles, fingers,
What do you want me to make a light up?
the floaty spore thing. I figured old man can point. I don't know, old man, can you make it glowy or make it so we can see it, and then you two can blow it up?
Yeah, I
can
can.
blow stuff up.
I can be the Z targeting, the veritable Z targeting of the group.
Perfect.
Should I do that now?
We blowing stuff up?
Hey, listen.
And I'll kind of make my way over, see if it's looking in our direction or anything.
It doesn't appear to be at this point.
Fingers, you understand the plan?
It's just kind of hovering around
Jeff, you know what we're doing?
aimlessly.
I will look to the party to make sure that they are ready to cast spells.
And then get behind me.
I will. All right. So, guys, plan is to blow this thing up as soon as it gets targeted, right?
As soon as you can see it.
Yeah. Hold on.
Prepare.
It's out of my field of view now. Looks like it's moving. I just want to see if Okay, yeah, each object in a 20-foot cube. 60 feet.
I will fireball it as soon as I see it.
Okay. How steep? Oh, there it is. It's over here. All right. I will wait for it to get to like ish. I'm while I'm looking and watching for them to hold their spells, and then I'm gonna hold a fairy fire and cast fairy fire on it when it comes in range.
Okay. So you're doing like a triggered fairy fire when it comes in range. Zach, you're doing what?
Fireball.
You're holding a fireball for what trigger?
As soon as I see this
As
thing.
soon as you see it. Leganor, you're doing what?
When it's in range.
Hand crossbows ready.
Hand crossbow. So ranged attack when visible. Wallace, you're doing what? If anything. All right, you just take the dodge action and you hold it for the start of combat if that occurs. Very good.
And then yeah, so once I think it's about there, I'll cast fairy fire on it, and it lights the target up.
Fireball.
Fairy fire. Let me see how that works mechanically. One action, concentration. Shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Is there a save to that?
There has to be.
No, so
No, it doesn't
no,
look like it.
because it doesn't target a creature. It lights up a cube like
Yeah,
an
it's just
area.
any creatures in the area. It just
Yeah.
happens. Okay.
Oh, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Where do you see that? Oh,
Any
if
creature in
it
the area when
fails
the spell is
a
cast.
dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw. Okay. Very good. All right. So fairy fire is cast. The dex save is rolled. It fails
My DC is 17.
and is now emitting 10 feet of low light. I assume that now means it is visible to the
fireball it?
party. Is that correct?
Can I fireball it? Can I fireball it?
Yeah, anybody with triggered
Fireball it?
actions held
It sheds
for
dim light in a 10-foot radius, so
Yeah.
yes, we can see it.
I
By
mean,
all
physically
means.
on the map, can you see it? That's the question.
Yes.
Good.
Fireball.
A fireball happens.
Hold on, before anything else happens.
It's a good fireball.
Yeah, I will roll with that. I don't even have to meta magic it.
Yeah, that's a good fireball.
It is.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, ba, ba. All right. It is hit by a fireball. It rolls a dex. Oh, did I close it? I hate when I do that. I didn't mean to close it. It rolls a dex save, which it fails, takes the full brunt, and upon being blown up by the fireball,
There's also 2 arrows flying at it, I assume.
well, as soon as the fire hits it, it
Okay.
explodes. And Rail, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Certainly. I have advantage on this because I have Warcaster. Oh wait, no. That's just for concentration.
Yeah, this is not to do with concentration.
So 11.
Right. You receive 12 poison damage.
Okay.
And you are infected with a disease. If you are not immune to the disease, are you immune to poison?
I don't think so. Unless there's some druid shit that makes me immune to poison.
If you're not immune to poison, you currently are diseased.
Wait,
Okay.
what did I miss? How did he get disease?
Yeah, what happened?
The spore, when it died, it exploded, and the radius of 20 feet was enough to reach Rail.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Oh.
It exploded.
Oh, okay then.
But in its explosion, Rail took 12 poison damage and is currently under the effects of a disease.
That was disgusting.
What is your Constitution score? Oof.
It's an 11.
11. Okay. You have 13 hours to live.
Sick.
Oh man. Does he know this?
Yeah, I was saying, do we actually know this? Well,
um,
he knew exactly what it was, so I suppose he
yeah.
would know what it's.
So yeah, so you're infected with the disease. Spores have invaded your system, killing you in a number of hours equal to 1d12 plus your con score, unless the disease is removed, obviously.
Right.
And you know that uh, you have 6.5 hours until you will actually be um, under the conditioned poisoned.
I cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Very good. You are no longer diseased.
Okay. We probably don't even see that happening. He's like,
Nope, no doom.
doesn't know
With
this.
that, however, with the explosion, everybody can roll initiative.
Oh,
Oops, hit the wrong button.
Ooh.
you don't say. Yo, guys, you see me blow that thing up? Hey, wait.
Can you roll it one more time, Wallace? Thank you. Oh, and you're all set. Don't roll it again. Sorry. I lied. Everything's fine.
Good job, Sparkles. What?
Wait, what?
How did you initiative -0.9? What?
All right, that whoever that is never gets a turn.
Oh wait, I know how. I know how.
You go back in time with every initiative.
I know how that happened.
Weird.
Never forget chronomancy, the most powerful magic of all.
Hey, quick question.
Yes.
Nothing. Never mind.
That was the quickest question ever.
Damn it. I'm
399. His initiative is gas prices.
I was that. Forget that 399.
I wish gas was that cheap.
Yeah, no, right? I actually watched it go down. It went down like 30 cents at the base today. Like, holy crap. So that's trending in the right direction.
Okay. Too many things going on at once here. Okie dokie. Let me sort the old turn order.
That was
Leganor.
easy. That was easy, Sparkles. Good job.
Leganor, it is your turn.
Can't see anything, so I'm gonna ready an action to cast Vicious Mockery at the first thing that I see that comes within range, 60 feet.
Very good.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Oh man, do you see anything else out there?
You see
Yeah.
this
Wait,
emerge
Hold-
from around.
hold on. I think I'm in a loading screen.
You see this emerge from around a one of the tentacly fungi thingies.
Okay, there's a weird spooky tree guy.
What is it with you and plants?
I'm just reporting the
It
news. It comes it does if it
it
walks there,
so
it walks into my fairy fire.
it is not like a tree. It's much more of like a goopy, sludgy, slimy thing.
Okay, it definitely looked like a tree trunk from where I'm at.
Yeah.
Tim's choice of tokens is very confusing at times.
I didn't choose these tokens. These are the built-in token.
It's a weird, goopy, sludgy, slimy thing that you should be able to see. It's gonna walk into my fairy fire in a second.
What is your fairy fire, by the way? Where is that?
It's like right where this guy is because that's where the.
It's literally
what's his-
this.
I think so. Yeah, it's like 20 feet, right?
The duration, objects affecting the creature should have done less than 10 feet.
Oh, it's a
It's a
20,
20. Yeah,
20
it's a
foot
20
cube.
foot cube.
Sorry.
The duration of objects.
Got it. So it
Yeah.
is. It is in fact fairy fired.
So does that mean he can viciously mock it?
Yeah. If you had any readied action um, for anything coming into vision, that could trigger now. Ah, vicious mockery is a wisdom save, which it fails, taking 4 psychic damage.
Way to insult the goop.
And what else it has? Disadvantage on something? Disadvantage
Disadvantage
on
on
the
its
next
next attack.
before the end of its next turn. Got it.
It is psychic damage, by the way.
Oh, excuse me. I have to make. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's psychic damage. Correct.
All right, so it's still the old man's turn.
No, it's its turn.
Oh, okay.
It is going to respond to vicious mockery by waggling its goopy tentacly thingies. And Leganor, you need to make a wisdom saving throw. Tie goes to the defender.
So that would be Jeff.
Okay, so what is its DC? Where does it list that for me? Why doesn't it tell me the DC? Somebody help me find it.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah, I mean, without having to look at your DM screen, I couldn't
I
tell
found
you.
it. I found it. It was just buried in the thing. So anyway, you save, so you are not charmed.
Oh, good.
And then it ends its turn.
Would I know that it just tried to charm me?
You felt like something was trying to charm you, and you withstood its effect. Yeah. But that pulls up Rail.
Alright, I'm going to move. Well, okay, before I move, I'm going to just eat a firebolt at it. Or attempt to. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Okay. So that's what I attempt to do. And
Wouldn't that be at advantage then? So he would get another roll?
why would I have advantage?
Because it's a ranged spell attack and it's in your fairy. So you have an advantage to hit it.
Any attack roll made against the affected creature has advantage.
Oh.
Yep, so that should be an advantage.
Bad job remembering your spells, me.
That's okay. There's a lot going on right now.
So how about a 26?
26 will hit it.
All right. We'll use the second roll, so it's 9. 9 fire damage.
Yep.
Do I get the sense that it did the normal amount of damage a firebolt would do?
No, you don't. The fire, because it's like moist and goopy and gross, the firebolt hit it and it was, staggered by it, but
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to be like on fire or burned.
Yeah. All right. I'll say fire may not be the best idea with this one, and I will move behind my large, powerful warrior friend. And that's my turn.
Very good. Jin, Dorum, Jin, Draprax. You're up.
So upon hearing that, I kind of like close
I'll be right back.
the prepared fire spell in my hand. I mean, just for flavor, I wasn't actually preparing. And then I bring out an ice cube and I throw a ray of frost. I say, yay.
All right. Ray of Frost attack at advantage. Or is it the next attack or all attacks?
I'm pretty sure it's all of them, as long as he's concentrating on it.
It's any attack roll. I just didn't know how Fairy Fire worked. Yeah. Anyway, the 23 hits.
Oh,
Oh, Ray of Frost is not a spell attack. I'm an idiot. It's a spell save. Oh no, it is a ranged attack.
No. It just
Oh,
it's a ranged attack. Spells just automatically give you their DC at the bottom,
I
even
see,
if
I
it
see,
doesn't
I see.
apply.
So 23 hits
11 cold.
for 11 cold damage.
I clicked show spell description.
And kind of like when the fire hit, the cold, hit it. It staggered, it hurt, but it didn't seem to be as deadly as you expect.
That didn't work well either. I said.
That is what it did on its. Wallace, you're up.
I'm gonna send a message to it, saying like,
Okay.
"Hi, is there anything we can do to be friendly?" I don't know if you want to hype that back to me in a whisper, but that's what I'm sending him as a message.
Target only can use message.
Is there a somatic component to whisper?
Yes.
Message? So like, would we see you kind of like talking to yourself?
I heard you hit backspace so many times. I thought there was going to be more to this. Yeah, no, communication's not a good plan.
Zach, I always thought of it as like Captain Jack Sparrow's hand movements when he's talking.
You see Wallace like point at it with his finger with holding his sword, like, and then he just sort of shakes his head. Is like, all right, never mind. Peace is not an option. And that's my turn.
All right. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 dee. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Lycanor, you're up.
I'm gonna do this.
Counter charm.
Charm. Whoa.
As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Very good. Everyone is counter charmed.
Cool.
Until the end of Laganor's next turn. Any movement? Just remembering that you guys can move if you want to. That's the only reason I said it. Sounds like a no. Very good. This thing.
Are we on a different level than it?
15,
like, is it below us?
20, 25. It just kind of like gloops and pseudopods its way up the wall without any slowing. And it is now standing in front of you.
Even after my Ray of Frost?
I would reduce its movement by 20, unless it's immune to cold, but it's not immune.
Hang on. I need to.
Oh, it may have things. It may have some ability that's like immune to movement reducing effects or something.
Yeah, there's something like that. But I want to make sure that I didn't mess that up. Yeah, correct. So just kind of like gloopity up. Here,
the parts of you that had frosted, like it just kind of melded over, and like the frost that you're all was gone. Like, okay, that didn't work.
it looks at you, Jin, and it's gonna slam down on top of you with its pseudopods a couple of times. What's your AC?
Actually, I don't even remember. Going back here, 14.
Is what?
Hold on.
13?
No, it is 14.
14.
So I would swipe up a heal at that first one at least.
Okay. First slam comes in. You react by casting shield and don't get hit. Your AC is now 19. The second slam comes in, gets through your shield, but as a result, Wallace intercedes using his reaction and reduces whatever incoming damage you're about to take by 12.
Woo! Thank you. I will take that. Holy macaroni.
So you take 7 bludgeoning and, well, we'll cut both of them in half. Well, it actually makes more sense to cut the bludgeoning. So he absorbs all the bludgeoning damage, plus 5 of the poison damage. So you instead take 9 poison damage. And it is Rail's turn.
All right. We saw Ice not do a bunch. Fire didn't seem like it did a bunch. So we're gonna go the good old down home Umpagua favorite for weird creatures like this that are strange and unnatural, and we're gonna cast Blight on it.
Blight. Necromantic energy washes over creature. The target must make a con saving throw, which it fails, or take 8d8 necrotic damage. If you target a plant, it makes a saving throw with a disadvantage,
And the spell deals max damage.
and it deals max damage. So it
64.
just takes 64 necrotic damage.
Wow.
If it's a plant, which I don't know.
Oh, you're right. It's not a plant. Jeff got me all excited. It is not a plant. It's because you called it a tree earlier, but it's not a tree. It's a gloopy.
It does kind of look like a tree trunk.
Take a look at that token and tell me that
Yeah,
doesn't look
no,
like
that,
I
that
hear
looks
you.
like a tree trunk.
I hear you.
like
If you see the full, the full thing. Can I show this to you? Do you see the whole token if I do this, or do you see the whole character sheet?
Yeah, I do.
We see the whole.
It looks like a tree.
We
I
see the
see it now,
description.
but you look at that shit, and that shit's like right out of Dire Maul.
even the full picture looks like a tree.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a tree.
Well, it looks like that thing.
I was AOE farming these things on my mage to power level in Classic like a year ago.
Fair. Not a tree. Does seem affected by the necrotic damage.
Cool. And then I'm gonna back the fuck up.
It will use its reaction to make a slam at you,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I can't help you with that one.
but
fine.
I think it misses.
No, yeah, this is. Hooray.
10? Oh, yeah.
All right, Jin, that's your turn.
Yo, back up off me, bro.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
Shocking grasp. Is that the attack roll?
Yes.
Got it.
No, is it?
Yeah, it is.
it's coming up.
I can never keep track of which spells are which, but I think the 20 is the attack roll because it looks like
It
a
is.
1d20.
Mhm.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, it's no longer. How long does Fairy Fire? It's only Fairy Fired when it's in the cube, right?
Yeah.
All right.
20 hit?
Yeah, I just didn't know if you got advantage because it could have been a crit, but you don't get advantage. So the 20 hits
Damage.
for 5 lightning damage.
And he can now
Then
get away.
I am cheesing it back over to here.
He could get away anyway. It already used his reaction, but that's fine.
No, that's fine.
Anything else?
Negative.
Okay.
Get my reaction back though, which is nice.
Yeah. Da-da. Da-da-da.
Do you have any sense of how well this thing's doing?
I mean, it's hard to tell because it's like a gloopy amorphous mass.
Oh no.
But I mean, you've definitely affected it. It's not happy. Okay, that answers that question.
Okay.
can. Sorry about this. Too many things at once. Too many
Wait,
things at
is it
once.
is it not my turn right now?
It's not
Okay.
at the moment. Because out of the shadows, this lady appears on top of
Oh, crikey.
the thingy.
Appears unaware?
This lady right here
Okay.
just appears from the shadows, like materializing next to you.
Fantastic.
And I'm so
Backstabs me.
I'm so slow at this, and I'm so sorry. um, but it is going to whack at you
Well, that's...
twice with a scourge.
What?
A scourge, a, a whip with like nails in it, kinda.
Hell, fun.
What's your AC, Wallace?
21.
All right. It's currently whispering rolls, but that's fine.
You have that auto selected, I'm sure.
Yeah. But you are going to take 4 piercing and 19 poison damage.
That's not nice.
Youch.
Yeah, that hurts.
And it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself. Can you make me bigger, please? And then shove the lady however which direction she needs to be shoved.
Is that how that works? You shove the target?
I believe so. Hold on.
I thought if you enlarge to a size where you can't occupy, you get shoved.
Target size doubles until, let's see, for example, if there isn't enough room for the size to double, the creature object attains maximum possible size in the space available until the spell ends. Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it doesn't actually say that. So I guess I move here, I guess?
Yeah, I
Or
think
here?
you would shift probably to there. Well, not there because you'd be there because Leganor's there, so you're there.
Okay. And then I'm going to take, let's see, that's an action. And I will burn my action surge to dodge and get back. Actually, no. When is. But no, he goes before me. Okay. And move back here.
Very good. And you're dodging?
Yes.
Cool. That's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Leganor, you're up.
Get behind me. Mega Wallace. Those would make sense when I Hulk out.
Hold on, just checking the range on something.
Times like this, I wish I could wield 2 shields.
All right, I'm gonna drop a Bane on both of them, so they both need to make Charisma saves, and then regardless of what happens,
You're dropping a Bane on both of them?
yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Charisma DC 15.
That thing does that. That thing does that. They both appear to be baned.
Excellent.
Whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes an attack or saving throw, they roll a d4 and subtract. Cool. Anything else?
That was action and move.
Cool, cool. All right. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. This thing, um, like starts to steam and gurgle and bubble, and then sort of boils away into a misty cloud.
Uh,
And
uh,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and moves here and stops and does nothing.
I
So you
can't.
said
I can't
it's
be
a
a wall for the cloud.
Steve,
Oh, this is unfortunate.
you need to make a Constitution save.
Okay. 15.
You're fine,
Hell yeah.
and you are up.
Great. Is this thing like? Am I in this thing?
Yeah,
Like,
it's surrounding you like a misty fog, like a yellow, sulfury, foggy mist that's gross.
cool.
You're in a cloud of Agent Orange, is what this is. Like
Yeah.
it's just not.
It's
This
it's
is not
gross.
okay.
It smells bad. It feels gross.
Um.
good luck having kids.
Oof.
Everything just wants to get inside the old man. This is terrible.
Well, do I get the sense that I am trapped here, or that I could potentially move out of it?
You don't feel trapped, incapacitated, or anything in any way.
Okay. Well, it didn't like it last time, so let's blight it again,
Okay.
or at least attempt to.
I
DC 17 con save.
need to check something. Actions or reactions. Okay. It still makes saves. That's fine. It's a, would you say, DC 17 con save?
At a minus D4 because it's baned.
Yep. So it fails the con save
So it takes 30 necrotic
and
damage.
takes 30 necrotic damage.
Um,
That sure occurs.
I'm going to.
I'm
make
sorry,
an
wait. Oh,
attempt.
17. Yeah. Oh, wait. I just need to roll a d4. It might have actually saved. Nope, it did not. I forgot about the fact that it rolls at advantage.
Okay. And then
So Bane did work there, Jeff.
right. So I'm gonna attempt to step this way, out of it.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna move here, which I know is still in its threatened range. So hopefully it doesn't attack of opportunity me.
Nothing
Well,
happens.
it's a cloud. Well, it's a cloud.
And then I'm going to. No, you don't. How are you looking, Wallace? Do you look like you need healing?
I'm not in the best of moods. I mean, on a scale of 1 out of 150.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you had to put how your character's feeling on a scale of 1 to a certain number.
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at like 3.5.
With 1 being the worst.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna heal you for 4d4.
I guess from 0 to 10, I'm at like a 3.5. But okay.
Well, then I'm gonna heal you for two d6
Cool.
with my druid thing.
Druid thing. 6 health back to Wallace.
Yay.
Yeah, healer.
and then I will be done after that.
You just can't end your turn there because you're
No?
technically in
He
Wallace's
can.
space because he's large. Oh no, he's smaller
Oh.
than you, right? You're large now, so
Yeah,
you can
he's
occupy
smaller
your
than me.
space.
Yeah. he can
Sorry,
occupy my
that's
space.
all fine. Everything's fine. You're all great. I love you all. Jin, you're up.
All right. Well, you know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna go get some tea. But I can still hear you all.
Zach's muted.
Yep.
There we go.
So after seeing him cause damage to this incorporeal form, I do have some confidence that I can do the same.
Okay.
This for me.
And also
Okay.
seeing him not be attacked, I will just step back to here,
Sure.
and I will.
Firebolt. Attack roll of 24 will hit for 16 fire
Thank you for the hot
damage.
water.
Very good. Anything else?
Negatory.
Okay. The crazy lady is going to
Sidestep me, I'm guessing.
create a sphere.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like spheres. They tend to explode in my presence.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So, the lady points her fingers, and in the area of that circle, um, the that sphere of area is now like visually lightly obscured as a swarm of biting locusts swarms out of her and fills the space.
Out of her?
Yeah, she generates a swarm of locusts that congregate. She created it.
Like they're manifesting from her.
Yeah.
With her eyes?
Oh, I see. Yeah, like out of her eyes and now nose and mouth and hands, like a cloud of.
Like the mummy?
Yeah, very similar, very similar.
Yeah.
So I need every creature in that circle to make a con save, please.
That's not.
I can see these are like,
There you go, Jin.
I'll take that.
I need one more con save from Leganor, please. Okay. So, Rail, you take 9 piercing damage. The rest of you take half as much.
So 4.
Piercing damage?
Yes. And due to the cloud that you're now in, that area is difficult terrain.
Did this Gumby looking creature also get bit by the locusts?
What the?
It did. Yeah, every creature in the area. Oh, wait a minute. Actually. There's a thing.
Elves
Yeah,
make
no.
Dungeons and Dragons
No,
complicated.
it did. It did. It was hurt by the things. They're magical.
Okay. Is that all the baddies' turns?
Yeah. So then she then hops away, and that brings up your turn, Wallace.
All right. Well, I'm not good as a. I'm gonna go here.
Oh, at the start of your turn, Wallace,
Make a con save.
you do need to make a con save. Uh, 15. So you're fine. Oh, I think you take half as much. Yeah. So you just take half as much of 15. Half of 15 piercing damage.
Ow. Well, it's not doing so well. All right. So that was what was that? That was 10. Can I step here and not fall into the water?
Yes. Especially since you're huge. But even if you weren't, the water is not deep.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to move in and
You have the movement for that with the difficult terrain?
oh, no, I suppose I don't, because that's actually going to be 20, I guess, instead of 10. And then I've only got 10 more movements, so I can only get there. All right, well, in that case, I will stand here. And let's see.
Technically, you're still in
And
it.
um, oh, bugger all. Okay. I guess I'll try to shoot her with my steampunk shotgun twice. Do I get 2 actions? Can I?
2 attacks? You should get 2 attacks, no?
All right, cool. I'll shoot her with my shotgun twice.
Sure.
Da-da-da. Hold on. No. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if I even hit her first. Shoot. Guessing that's gonna miss.
That will miss.
Shoot. Does that miss?
That also misses.
Wonderful. I'm a fighter who's not so good at hitting things. And a good time was had by all. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
Superiorities don't work if I miss.
Leganor, you're up. Are you still concentrating on Fairy Fire, by the way, Rail? I
Yeah, I'd
forgot.
have to make it.
Yeah,
I'd
I
have to
forgot
make
that
a
you
con-
had it. You'd have to make a couple con saves, but I forgot that
Yeah,
that
I would.
still
It
happened.
would have been 14 and a 17.
Sure.
I don't think it's of much consequence, and I will drop it as soon as there's something better to concentrate on. But right now,
Understood.
there's
I just want to know if the area was still there. That was the key.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Anyway,
Leganor's turn.
did we?
Leganor, on your turn, I need you to make a con save. You, unfortunately, are poisoned until the start of your next turn. And while you're poisoned in this way, you are incapacitated. So you cannot take actions or reactions.
Does that mean no
You
roll
lose your
for
turn, basically.
concentration? No, I get that. Does that
Interestingly
mean
enough, incapacitated doesn't say you can't move unless the move action is an action.
so? What I'd like to know is, do I need to roll to determine if Bane is still?
No, you didn't take damage. You're just incapacitated. You can't move, take actions, or reactions.
You just said you can't move.
Yeah. The move is in action. It's the move action. Bonus action, move action. These are all subset of action. So if you can't take actions or reactions, that means you can't take a move action, a dodge action, a dash action, a bonus action. Those are all actions. So you wouldn't be able to do any of those things.
So okay, so he loses his turn ultimately.
Effectively, until the end of what does it say? The end of your next turn. Start of your next turn. Till the start of your next turn, you're incapacitated. This thingy is going to float on over to here.
Ugh.
And it's going to end its turn. Rail. Oh, sorry. Jeff, you also, I forgot about this. You're in that other circle. So, in addition to being incapacitated, I also need you to make a constitution save. Okay, you only take half of this.
What kind of damage is it?
Piercing.
Frankie.
And Rail, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a constitution save.
18.
You also only take half of this
Oh lord.
in piercing damage from the swirling locusts that are being jerks.
So they are. Huh. I'm gonna move out of the way of the guys,
Sure.
the locust. And I'm going to cast Thorn Whip at the elf lady.
Okay. The
23rd hit.
the 23 will hit.
So she takes 10 piercing, and because she is a large or smaller creature, I can pull her up to 10 feet towards me, and I would elect to do so.
Yes, that is all correct. She takes that damage. It interrupts her concentration, and the swarming locusts dissipate.
Oh, good job.
She deals the damage, and you pull her 10 feet towards you.
Yep, closer to my tank.
So there she is.
Yeah, so
And
just
that
wrapping her up in vines. And
brings
then,
up Jin's turn.
All right. So,
Wait, you
being able
said
to
10
hear-
piercing?
Yes.
Why do I see 3? Oh, you
He
rolled it a
clicked it
second
a second time.
I
clicked
see.
on it
Okay.
twice by
All good.
accident when I was trying to link it to you.
No problem. We're fine. What did you try to link, Wallace? Oh, you tried to link his spell description. I see.
I did.
No problem. Yeah, that's true.
Knuckles.
Are you
Okay, cool.
okay? I was like, are you muted? What's happening?
No, I was waiting for you guys to finish. Okay, cool. So upon seeing that thing move away and realizing that it's time for me to move around, I'm gonna go over here. And check on that. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And I will witch bolt this lovely lady over here.
You're witch bolting the lady,
Yeah, that is a lady, right? That's
right? Not the gross monster. I mean.
not the gross monster. No.
Okay, go ahead. Witch bolt it.
So they're gonna come around the corner and be like, "Oh my God, she's right there."
Is that an attack roll?
Yep.
Yep.
That'll hit for 2 lightning.
Yeah, but now I am concentrating.
And now he's just holding it on him. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a.
Oh, you got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Now, so okay, here's the thing. The spell requires a range of 30 feet. Will I?
One more second. Jeff, Bane is concentration, correct?
Yes.
I'll need one more con save from you. All right, fine. Good. I gotta mark that you're concentrating on that. Okay,
So if the
sorry.
range of the spell is 30 feet, but I'm concentrating on it, can I get further than 30 feet, or will it break?
Yeah, the range is the cast range.
This is the casting range, right?
There's nothing that says the target has to stay within that
Oh no.
area.
Yes, it does. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range.
Oh, well, there you go. That answers your own
Yeah,
question.
okay.
Spells will typically state those things explicitly.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Any additional movement from you? Anything at all?
No, I can't move. But I have a plan for my next trick.
Very good. On her turn, excuse me, she is going to scramble further away from the range of the bad tanky boy and is going to Ray of Sickness the tanky boy. I assume missing.
Well, we'll see.
15 probably misses. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay. And then that brings up the tanky boy's turn. I need you, Mike, to make a Constitution saving throw. You are not poisoned.
Fantastic. Bum 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 ba ba da bum ba 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 bum ba bum.
Okay.
Uh, uh, Wham. That's not gonna hit, is it? I
It
love these
it
fours that I'm
is
rolling.
it is not going to hit.
Come on. There we go.
That will hit.
All right, and we're gonna burn a superiority die, so that's 5 more damage, and we're going to. She needs to make a Wisdom saving throw at a DC 15. Otherwise, if she attacks anybody else, she's at disadvantage.
Got it. She has no problem dealing with that, but
Okay,
she does take 11, 15, 20
21
damage.
damage. No, 20. You're right.
Did she roll above a 19?
Yeah, she's still baned, if that matters.
Yes, she is still baned, and it does not matter.
Okay. Oh, and for my bonus action, I will burn my second wind. 1d10 plus fighter level.
1d10 plus 10.
9.
Oh, right. Right. So you gain 14 health back. Cool.
Oh boy. That would be my turn.
Lycanor, you're up. You are no longer incapacitated at the start of your turn.
All right. Casting this at the goopy thing.
Isn't
Casting
it
that
whispers?
at the goopy thing?
Yep.
Jesus. Upcast to level 3 and it only adds. Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't matter. Is that
No.
only on a fail does it take the damage?
No, it takes half.
On a successful save, half as much damage, but doesn't have to move.
What a shit roll
So it takes
for damage.
half of 2 damage.
16. No, 16.
Oh,
8.
sorry, I was looking at my 2. Half of 16, 8 damage. What's the type? What's the damage type? Psychic?
Psychic.
Cool. Yeah, that works. Anything else, Leganor?
Nope.
Very good. It is going to. it going to do? What does it want to do? It wants to do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And end its turn. Rail, you're up.
Okay. Oh, there's more bomb plants. That's fun. Okay. Let's see. Our goopy tank is over there. That's good. Let me read a tooltip real quick. Okay. I'm going to just use a second level spell and around where everyone is. I'll say to Wallace as I do this, I'll say like, "Don't worry, I'll keep you up," and I'm gonna cast Spike Growth around them.
20-foot radius circle of spike growth. Centered where?
On me?
Basically, no, on the lady. I wanna try to restrict her movement or at least punish her for moving from you. But like I said, if you have to move, then I'll heal you through it. Which then also drops the concentration on the fairy fire.
Right. You are now concentrating on spike growth.
Yep.
Spike growth appears there.
Yep.
The area becomes difficult terrain when a creature moves into or within. Does that damage occur when it's created or only when they move?
When they move.
Okay.
Yeah. It's yeah, like I said, I'm trying to disincentivize the drav from moving, and then I will move over here, so that I'm a little farther away from these bomb plants, and I'm also an enticing target, and she can arcane missiles herself a lot if she wants to come hit me. And then I will pass the turn.
Very good. Jin.
I frustratedly roar when she leaves my range and breaks my spell. But I run over this way. And what's the size of that circle?
It's a 20-foot
20 feet.
radius.
Oh, how convenient.
Let me guess, am I gonna get fireballed?
I will carefully
Ah, I forgot you could do that.
Ah.
put a ball right in there. Coming at you, Wally.
Not this again. That's gotta be a surreal feeling that Wallace has just gotten used to being enveloped in magical fire.
At this point, you're 2 fireballs away from having natural fire resistance or something.
I'm surprised you have fireballs
Actually-
left. You guys haven't slept.
I haven't used that yet. We slept before we came here.
Yeah, but from last session, you didn't cast fireball last session?
I don't think so. No, I did most of the damage to those things.
No, he did animate objects.
Um,
No, that was a while ago.
No, I mean, I was just looking last time. The only
Hang
thing I did
on.
last time was burn that 2 polymorph spell.
I'm gonna check the chat history. No, it's fine.
Please do. No, please do
no, it's-
Wait,
confirm, but
can I cast absorb elements on this, or does it not work because he careful it around me?
I don't know. Does absorb elements happen when you take damage?
Incoming energy. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn, I guess.
Doesn't careful spell still deal you damage? It just it just makes it so you succeed on the throw.
You have resistance to the triggering damage type. Yeah, so
Oh wait,
It's a-
actually yeah. How
it's
does
a re-
careful work?
Absorb elements is a reaction when damage triggers it. So it's a triggered reaction to taking damage. So you'd have to
Okay.
take the damage to absorb it.
All right,
Right.
and we're not gonna. All right, I don't want to do that. So okay.
Do you not take damage from the fireball even through careful? Because careful, isn't it just you succeed on
Half
this?
damage.
Yeah, so you're still taking half the fireball.
But I
he
have
has
Shield
a-
Master, so I actually take 0 of it.
Yeah.
I see.
it's the-
If you are subjected
the
to an
one
effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, and you would only take half, you can use a reaction to take no damage. So,
Yeah,
So
I burn
you
my reaction.
you can use your
Because
reaction to either take no damage or take half damage and absorb elements. Those are your options.
I'll take no damage.
Okay. Anyway, I need to do some dex saves, yeah?
Yes, DC 17, and they're all baned. Still.
Okay. So he takes the full brunt of the damage.
How
And
many hit points does this freaking thing have?
that takes a portion of the damage. And anything else, Jin?
negatory because I didn't quicken it. I meant to quicken it, but I forgot to. So
Okay,
I just rude gesture at them.
that's fair. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dee-dee. Hmm.
I'm gonna review.
Foot radius. Point of your choice. Okay. So she is going to disappear and reappear here. And then she casts what appears to be some healing magics that affect her and the tree thingy, the goopy, sappy, gross thing.
Counterspell. Counterspell. Nobody. Okay.
If only I had it.
Hmm.
Hearing none,
Yeah.
that brings up Wallace's turn.
Rail stares blankly at my sorcerer.
Zach
Okay.
might
like
Zach might
notably
actually
not
have that.
counterspell.
Let me hang on. Let me verify before I
hold
move
on.
forward.
Zach might
'cause-
actually have that.
Yeah, let
so
me.
we should give him a
I just said that. Let me verify before we move on, because that may be a case. It is if he has only cast 2 fireballs since his last rest.
He
I mean,
has cast 2.
You can upcast counter spells and fireballs.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like
It is an option, so we'll hold.
Holding eye.
my bard warlock that I play in Holton's campaign has access to 6th-level spells, but I don't use my 6th-level spells for anything but upcasting things
Mm-hmm.
and teleportation circle. When we
There you go.
That's fair. Holding and waiting. Holding and waiting.
Zachary.
What is this, by the way?
A circle I drew.
For what?
No particular reason.
Okay.
Just its explosion radius.
It's inaccurate, but that's fine.
Oh. It's at 20 feet. 5, 10, 15. Oh, yeah, it does need to be bigger. Well, then, fine. We'll make it bigger.
I've been sitting here trying to figure out how we can yeet one of these bomb plants at her.
That would be something. Hold on. Didn't I do that?
What time are we playing till tonight?
Hopefully until the end of this combat.
Yeah, it's up. That's up to the group. But okay, so Jin, Zach. So we're all holding because the lady did some magic stuff. She disappeared and reappeared over here, and then she cast what appeared to be some healing magics.
Okay.
And everyone thought you might have something to say about that.
You mean something along the lines of this?
Yeah, something along the lines of
Something
this.
along those lines, yeah.
Just saying.
So I need you to roll. Um,
Man, it's gotta be a bit bigger. I can't make giant circles.
make an ability check using your. What's your spellcasting ability? Charisma.
believe so.
You're,
He's a
you're
sorcerer, so yeah.
Yeah. So make a charisma roll.
You're countering the Misty Step, right? Not the healing spell.
Sure, it's like a saving throw?
Wait. What?
You want to are you countering the disappearing and reappearing or the healing?
Yeah, that's the
So
question.
only one of them is a spell.
Oh, okay.
The
I'm
other's
assuming
just,
it's the healing.
the other's just an
Wait, what?
ability. But yeah,
What?
the healing spell is a spell, and you need to roll just your charisma ability.
Saving throw?
Nope, just roll charisma. Like click on charisma in your character sheet.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you do not
And
because
wait,
the DC is 15.
Wait, hang on. Can I lucky that?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
That would be huge.
Attack roll, ability check, saving throw?
Ability check. Yep.
Okay.
Basically, any dice that you roll.
Any
can blow.
D20. All right, you do in fact counter the spell.
Lucky ducky me.
Yeah.
That roll might mean why. That might make it why we can finish this tonight instead of next week.
Did I accidentally give you 10 health, Mike?
No.
Okay. Because the two tokens are on top of each other, and I thought the numbers were wrong. But everything's fine. Anyway, so then that all occurs. The spell is fizzled, and it is, in fact, Wallace's turn. At the start of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution save, Wallace.
Ba-dum-bum.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with this thing sitting on top of me, honestly. Do I still have these things concentrating around me that are gonna hurt me if I move?
Spike growth is still present.
I'll drop concentration on it.
Spike growth
Oh,
goes
how
away.
convenient. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum.
It was a good idea until the.
That was a good thought.
Okay, you approach. You swing.
15 hit.
And miss. You swing again and miss.
I rolled a 7 and a 2.
Anything else?
No. Save my reaction for something else happening to me later.
Lycanor, you're up.
Oh, I'm making a run away from me. Oh, dang it.
Oh, that's a new boy, huh?
It's okay. They just don't do anything and then float towards us and then blow up in like one hit.
Okay.
We can kite them.
Must you be doing all this measuring? It's ominous.
Never has a ruler created so much distress.
Alright. Seeing as this is gonna get done. So
Animate
Oh.
objects. All
He
right.
pulls out the super complicated thing for the DM to manage.
So fun.
This spell is ridiculous for the amount of stuff you have to freaking take care of all of a sudden.
I'm doing 10 tiny objects.
Why
You mean
not?
20?
Isn't that what we came
Wait,
up
hold
with
on.
last time?
No, 20.
Of them?
20 is the AC.
Oh, okay.
Jim, I want you to know that one of the best druid spells that I should technically have if I want to min max is like summon woodland creatures. But I want you to know that I didn't take that spell because I love you, and I know what a pain in the ass it is to manage on roll 20 because I've done it before. Just want you to be aware of that while you're basically preparing exactly that.
Well, on the plus side, I've already done this, so I should be able to just make all these animated small rocks controllable by Legonor.
I don't suppose you saved any of the old ones. You can just copy and paste them.
Ooh, yeah.
Like on the other map or something.
I'm here to help.
I have a tokens page, but I don't think I added that to it.
That was your mistake.
But do you have the map from that encounter still?
You may still have an animate object there. Probably not, but maybe.
I don't even know what encounter that was.
It
That was the
was it was 2 for
that
each
was the
action.
first. That was the fight where we committed
It was
genocide against the spiders.
it was the first draft fight. Yeah, the source of Runon's trauma.
Yeah,
Not
the
Runon's trail.
tokens were all
Wrong
deleted.
character.
Tokens were all deleted after combat. That's unfortunate. So it
Alas.
exists as an entity. I just need to link all these little stupid things to the.
Well, just do it
small.
once and then copy and paste that one.
Yeah.
Can we theater of the mind the tokens and we can just like roll attacks for
6,
them?
7, 8, 9, 10.
I would be fine with that, but
They're all right here.
Copy and paste is your friend.
Yep. Do you have access to those, Jeff?
I do, but I'm not gonna move them around unless you decide you want to attack them. So
I mean, you have full
You have to
control of all
put it-
10 of them. It's totally up to you.
right, but I like Steve's approach where theater of the mind. I'm just gonna use it to attack one target, and if you
Oh,
decide you
alright.
want to go after him, then
That's fair.
yeah,
So you
I'm
can
not.
copy them.
I'm not
tokens
trying
for
to
later.
reposition all them. By the way, they're not baned anymore because this is now a concentration spell. I'm going full bore. Yeah. All right, 10 attacks against her.
10 attacks against her.
Yep, that works.
That spell's absurd. I'm pretty sure. 1, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
It's like what, 3 misses?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
13, 9,
18,
13
19, 20,
miss.
21, 22,
Everything
23,
else hits.
24. Yeah. I gotta count out us all up here. 7, 7 and 8 is what? 15
Like-
plus 8 is 23. Plus 7 is 30. Plus 5 is 35.
I got
plus 5 is
47.
47. 47 is correct.
47.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, she is hurting. Very hurting.
Okay, so I used 10 feet of movement for that. And then I'm going to pop back around the corner.
Cool. You guys don't want me to roll a 1. Great. The goopy tree monster does not summon another goopy tree monster.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Wow.
That
Oh my
changes
goodness!
the level of difficulty of this particular environment. All
It
right.
could do it once a day, and it did not do it successfully.
Yeah, that would have made this a whole different battle.
It is now back to a goopy tree monster form, however.
Ah, crap. Okay.
But that is its turn. And that brings up Rail's turn.
Okay. How's the drow lady looking?
Rough.
Pretty awful.
Rough. She just got pummeled with 10 rocks.
Alright, we're gonna. Oh,
She
wow.
she she offended the rocks, and they're now getting their revenge.
We're gonna come over to here, and we're gonna just like mom's just like mom's good down home country firebolt.
That's a 12 attack roll.
12's not gonna miss.
That will miss.
That's unfortunate.
Jin.
Can I use Quicken to cast 2 cantrips? I don't remember what the determination was on that.
What's this? Give me the quicken description.
Yeah, because you can cast another spell if one's a cantrip. So 2 cantrips means you can cast them. One is a bonus action, one is an action.
Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment.
Mhm.
Then I will be using my action and my bonus action to. You said she's looking a little sour. So...
She's not happy, yeah.
Double check. Within range. Oh, what's it?
What we doing?
Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, okay. There we go.
22 will connect.
22 will hit, and you get bonus damage to fire, right? Yeah, she's dead.
I do. It should be included in that. That's +5.
She did.
She falls.
Well, I suppose I already quickened it, right? So I can still use the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have a bonus action cantrip available.
Then I'll go right to that guy and do the same thing. Oh, that's cool.
That will miss.
So, 3 points.
Wallace, you're up.
I go to drop my giant mace down on the lady, only for her to fall in front of me, and I go, well, all right. And in one smooth motion, put the mace away, turn, pull the shotgun out, and I'm gonna shoot at this thing.
Okay.
Uh,
15 will hit, and it will explode.
no.
No. Well, to the corner. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
Kaboom!
Will the 15 hit that thing?
Oh, 15 does not hit that thing.
Well, all right. At least that thing's dealt with. All right, and then 5, 10, 15.
Very good. Lycanor. Oh, wait. Not Lycanor. I did that stupid thing again. Where I deleted the one token of the multiple. And that removed it from the turn order. Okay.
Oh, there's another one.
So now it's Lycanor's turn.
Oh wait, he's still got those animated objects.
He does still have those animated objects, but they have a amount of movement, don't they?
Yeah, but if she died in place from where they attacked her, then it's enough movement to get here for all of them. So.
Fair.
You
Right.
just run macro. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's enough.
Oh, he was hanging on by a thread, huh?
There's still a thing over here.
Well, point of
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, no. Yeah, he's back to his physical form. So, yeah, that's enough.
that thing's all the way over here.
Yeah, I doubt the objects can make it there.
Exactly how many of those would, like, which rock actually got the killing
1,
blow?
2, 3. The fourth rock did it.
The 16. So you got 6 more rocks. But they used all their movement to get over to there anyway.
Well, they used some movement because remember I summoned them, and she was what, here?
No,
Oh,
she's
I'm
over
sorry.
here.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the upper animate objects. Let me scroll to the bottom of chat. 5, 10.
They have a move of 30.
Oh, it's
so
still the fourth rock. The fourth rock still did it.
You used 25 feet of movement to get from her to the things, so they've got like 5
Right.
feet of movement. So I guess, like, I don't know, your animate objects are basically like here.
Okay. So I mean, I know they're all spread out like that, but I would try to cluster them, just so it's easier. And then 4 of them attacked, but all 10 of them can move up to 30 feet, right?
Right, they were next to the drow at the beginning of the turn, though, so they've already moved 25 feet.
So so they were already next to the drow, killed her. It started this turn. 4 of them attacked, presumably.
Yeah, so they were all here. Because she was here.
Okay, so that means then, in order to attack the monster, whatever that thing was here,
Yeah,
they
so
all would have moved here.
four
So
of,
okay, so Mike's right.
4 of them moved to here. They've all got about 5 feet of movement left.
All right, if you just want to swing them 5 feet closer on an intercept course to where this guy might try to make land here. So
Cool.
So that's my bonus action, right? I think it's bonus action to command them.
Let me see. As a bonus action, correct.
Yep.
So you do have an action.
Okay. On the dude I can see.
What's the DC? Wisdom save 15?
Yeah.
Yeah. It explodes. And everyone's
You
fine.
mocked it.
Oh! It needs to understand you. Sorry. It's actually immune to that.
It says it need not understand you.
Oh, it need not understand you. I misread. I saw the word not, and my
Nope.
brain said to. It need to understand you. Yeah, that's what it says. No, it need not understand.
He's holding a little book of like 101 insults to plants.
Your roots are withered. All right. You can drop initiative as everything is dead.
I'm just gonna have. They're actually not rocks. I carry coins specifically for this purpose, so they're definitely always unequivocally tiny objects.
Okay.
But that rock token is fine, and then they're just, in case something else comes up for the next 10 minutes, they'll be swirling around.
Just have them go in like 2 different rings around you, just like constantly, like, I'll let Shang-Chi in the 10 rings. And if you could, Jim, reduce me down to normal size after a minute.
Ah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, that was not the same drow lady that I saw, right?
Oh, yeah, that definitely was.
That was her.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That was
Oh,
a big
okay.
bad.
Well, I'm gonna go up and take a closer look, and just kind of pull the sash. Like, this thing works.
Yeah, it definitely works. You identify that she is wearing the same symbol on her clothing, but the inverse colors. So where it's white, it's black. Where it's black, it's white. And is carrying the scourge that she was attacking with. Um, and also a ring with a blue gemstone in it on her left hand, as well as a pendant around her neck with a green gnarled, like, it looks like jade, but when you look closer, it looks organic, not stone. Like, it looks like some kind of polished lacquered wood, but it's the color of jade stone. A pendant around her neck.
You said there's a scourge, and you said the inverted colors are
And she's
on a
wearing
sash.
scale mail. No, her clothing, her like outfit.
Maybe like a tabard.
The other drow's outfit was that black with the white symbol, or purple rather. Um, I forget what color, but it's the inverse. Whatever the colors were. It's the same symbol, but the colors are inverted.
Hey, thing is, can you make one of your? Can we make it so that one of your floaty coins glows and send it out over into the middle of whatever this is that we're seeing? That's got looks like a bunch of tentacles.
What? I mean, I don't know how to make it glow, but I can send it.
I walk over and I touch one of them and cast light on it.
All right. And
What in the heck? Whoa. Okay, running around over there.
So, Leganor, as you wade into the water,
I'm not actually
oh,
going there. I'm just
okay.
for light because I can't see anything from
I
that
already,
way.
yeah, I took care of it. I gave it light. I moved it over there.
There's light, or is that just the dynamic lighting that's messing?
The tentacles themselves provide line of sight, so
I see.
you can't see around a lot of the large fungal growths,
Well,
but the
I'm
space within is currently illuminated.
rotating it so we can shine light all around on above. Also, I will take that jade pendant
Mm-hmm.
and this looks like it might be up your tree. I hand it to Rail.
Rail, you receive a lacquered wood pendant that resembles the color of jade.
You said something organic about it, right?
Yeah, it's the color of jade. You think it's jade until you get closer to it, and then you realize that it's actually like a lacquered, stained wood that's jade colored. It's like a gnarled burl, but it's pendant sized, not stump sized.
Okay. Did
Um,
you do you know what it is? Did you identify it?
uh, I couldn't say. Maybe you'll have better luck than I do. And then
I'll just ask mom later. Assuming that my mom, being the high level wizard she is, can cast an identify spell.
Probably a safe assumption.
Yeah.
and then you said she was wearing a sash just like the one that I was wearing.
No, I did not say anything of that nature. What? How did you get that?
I remember you were describing
I
that
was
she
talking
was
about
wearing some
the other drow that you killed had clothing with a symbol on it.
other dress. Okay, so
She has the same symbol,
they
but the
were
colors of the outfit are
yin
inverted.
yin and yang sort of. So
Yeah. Um. So she's carrying scale mail armor under her clothing, and the scourge, and then the two other items that I mentioned.
um. Okay. Yeah, I'll just grab the ring. Not really interested in anything else there.
Okay. So you can add a silver-colored metal ring with a blue gemstone to your inventory.
Cool. Then I'll come over here with Wallace and the guys and say, "All right, let's see what we can see."
Can you move that rock around that's got light and just like
I don't have control.
What? You should.
I don't.
Why? You don't have control of animated small rock?
I
Give
have
it to
the
me.
select move
Give it to
thing.
me. I have control of
Oh,
it.
got it.
That'll solve the mystery.
That works. Zach can move it. It's not.
So
Well,
just take that one
I'm just gonna
stone that's
add
in the middle and move it
I'm
around.
gonna add Leganor because you both have the spell now.
Well, I've always had it. I just hadn't used it.
All right, so you both should have access to move these tokens around. I'm just gonna move you guys out of the way so I can quickly select all these, delete them, move you guys back.
So what are we looking at exactly?
So you are looking at large fungal growths out of the center of this pool of water. They only visually resemble kraken's tentacles just by their shape, but they are not, in fact, the tentacles of a kraken.
Okay.
The center of the room is darkened as the tentacles obscure the light coming in from the glowy fungus around. But it's similar to the terrain around you, except that it's dry because its elevation is slightly raised. And within is a small bedroll and a just traveler's campsite type area. Clearly, this was where this drow was making her camp.
How deep's the water?
Shallow, inches.
You can wade it.
Yeah. The original creator of the map clearly had like a from the depths kraken type encounter for this room, but that is not what I needed it for. So
Yeah,
In
this is
here, right?
this is big
yeah,
Black Fathom Deep Center, dude.
yeah, definitely not what's happening. Just needed a map that had windy tunnels to act as one of my caves.
Very good.
I'm in her lair, correct?
You are in her lair, as I mentioned. There's a bedroll, um, like a traveler pack, some
I'll
foodstuffs
go
in
through the
a
traveler
sack.
pack.
Ah, searching through the traveler pack, you find another change of that outfit of hers, the same inverted colors like she has, as well as a torch, a few sheets of paper, call it four, a quill and black ink vial, about half full, as well as a um, small flat stone with a spider engraving in it um, that doesn't just look like a spider, it looks more ornate than your typical spider.
Old man,
What's up?
you want to take a look at this? I'll show him the engraving spider thingy. You know what this is?
I look at it, wondering if I have any idea what this is.
It appears to be an engraving of a spider, but like not your typical spider. It's more like ornate and
Right. So
fancy.
like, I want
So
to make
no.
I want to make some
That's.
sort of check.
I mean, yeah, make
I
whatever check you want to make.
want to I want to make an
History?
I want to make a uh insight check. I want to see if this is this engraving is if I can put together whether or not this engraving is related to the fact that we're in a bunch of spider caves, or if it's like related to the drow, or like what the connection is there.
Um, you surmise that it's definitely owned by the drow, and was in a place of, a secure place. It wasn't on her person to be lost. It was tucked away securely, and it's definitely been cared for and in good condition. So it was of some import to her
Okay.
in life.
Okay. Um, I'll say to the party, it's definitely something that the drow is trying to keep safe. Can anyone tell if it's magical?
I try to prestidigitate on it.
Okay. How do you manifest your prestidigitation?
Basically like three different basically like the color wheel, just like blue. What is it, like blue, green, red? One that's not green's not one of them.
Red,
Yellow,
yellow, blue.
green, yeah, red, yellow, blue, and like trying to like basically like making three different colors and then having them like all mesh and mix, like making the different colors like over the stone. Like this is how you
Wallace
do this thing, right?
Wallace turns the stone into the Mac waiting symbol.
Yeah. I I would I mean that's cool. I was thinking more along the lines of a detect magic, but that's neat that you did that.
I'm gonna do that.
Legonor casts Detect Rock. He uses his eyes. He waves his hands in a magical way, going "Wololo," and does detect that there is a small flat stone with a picture of a spider, but like a more ornate spider in it. He looks pretty badass.
Okay, I guess we should take this back to my mom, and she could tell us whether or not it's magical, and may be able to, history check it up on this thing.
Honestly, let's just take everything that we find, but everything that's not nailed down, we'll take it with us.
I love Jen.
Oh, there's more cave to explore. Do you think there'd be anything else?
That's incredibly player character of you.
F it, man. Just grab everything that you can fit in your pockets and let's go. We got the draft.
Hey, I found a hole.
Yes, Wallace did in fact find a hole in the wall.
What is this?
I'm tempted to send a message to it again, but that didn't go so well last time.
Is it
Is
a
it
people-sized hole?
Yeah, similar to the other like interchamber passages you've experienced.
Okay.
Do we want to make sure there's nothing else drow like down here? There were plenty of
that's why
passages
the
to the
rock
north
is
we
right
didn't.
here.
There's
I
plenty of
will.
other stuff
I'll
to
use.
explore.
I'll use my last second level spell and pass without trace on the party and begin making my way down the tunnel.
Oh,
Making my way downtown.
okay.
Very good. Um,
Is this gonna be like Skyrim, where after you defeat the boss, there's like a little easy to the barn
Oh
door?
look, why did
But not,
wish? Yeah, like you just happens to be like this one space you couldn't get to from the other side. Yeah. I guess we're going following the old man.
you're all following?
I roll my eyes. Can't we just? Here it goes.
Oh, jeez.
I guess before I jump in the hole, is there anything like personal belongings of this drow left in here?
Oh, I took that back already.
Anything else like a diary and a nightstand or
there's
anything like that?
there's a scourge.
No
Do you
furniture.
say that out loud? Is that Jin saying that, or is that Zach asking it?
Yeah, I'm looking around in the room to try to find if there's anything left of hers.
When I see him looking around, I say, "Oh, I think she got some scaly armor and a nasty looking whip thing on her."
So I'll go back and I suppose look. I mean, guys, I don't really feel comfortable taking the clothes off a dead woman.
You're by yourself. No one can hear you say this.
Oh, the three of you have gone in?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Okay, cool.
I'm not interested in whatever's going on. Whatever other stuff we have. The thing that's important.
All right, is there? Right, I'll take her spiky mace thing, whatever that is, but I will leave the armor on her.
Leave her armor. You can add a scourge to your inventory.
Is that like an actual inventory item? Right?
Yeah, although it doesn't show up in the compendium, which is interesting. So I'll have to
Yeah.
just add it to your inventory and I'll create it as an item.
SCOURGE.
Correct. The rest of the party finds themselves in this room. You guys can see, yeah?
And I'll go and I'll
Yeah.
join them now.
Alright, cool.
This looks like the spider cave. Is this the spider cave?
It is a spidery looking cave, yeah?
Alright. Can
I
I...
do follow them.
It is not one you don't recognize the terrain, but
that's what I was asking.
it's
I
full
was
full of webbing and darkness and spidery chittery sounds.
Okay.
I'm not used to that, by the way. Not a fan of the chittering.
Excuse me. I'll just say, I'm not sure what part of the cave we're in, but I'm sure we can just try to find our way to an exit and then fly home.
Jin,
You would-
did you go through yet or no?
You said he
Yes,
did.
you did. I followed
Oh,
them.
sorry.
Don't worry.
I'd like to use like a perception check
Mm-hmm.
to try to navigate us out of the spider cave.
Instead, do a nature check, and I'll see if you remember this cave from your previous endeavors.
Okay.
Can I help him?
I'm gonna say no, only because, like, how would you?
I'm
I-
super
I-
good at investigating.
How would you possibly offer him any insight into a place you've never been before? Like,
Because I
I'm
don't want
on-
him to roll a 1.
I'm on two ones for the night.
all right. So anyway,
I think I believe
Rail,
that
you
it
know
is a
exactly
different-
which way to go.
Right. Yeah. And I'll just say like, "Oh, yeah, I think I know where it is. I think it's this way." And I start making my way in a
Yep.
direction.
So Rail leads the party to here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Still pass without a trace, so we're still sneaky.
Yeah, you're still sneaky. But you lead the party to here.
very, very
Oh.
sneaky.
Highest stealth roll I'll ever make. 25.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check as well. Wow.
Sure.
And that's without the
That's a
plus 10.
43.
Yeah, you rolled a 43.
You're invisible, is what you are.
Holy cow.
Wow,
14.
Rail can't roll for
And 26. You guys are being pretty quiet. You're being pretty quiet, and Rail leads everyone to
Yeah,
here.
I think it's just about this way down here, he says at that volume.
Holy crap, where'd Legonor go?
Yeah.
I know, right?
When
Oh,
he says that, I tap him on. I'm standing behind his right shoulder, but I tap his left shoulder.
And I
like a fighting stance.
and I like look around.
I love how the sorcerer isn't like fireball. He's like fighting
Rail,
fisticuffs.
you're pretty clear. It's pretty clear that this is a dead end at this point.
Yeah.
old
And
man.
I'll
Be
say I lied. It's actually this way.
And you lead everybody this
I make
way.
eye contact with Legonor and kind of like go,
I don't think you can. I don't think
Into this
anybody knows where he is.
yeah, where I think he is.
All you see are the soft footprints in the webbing after I've passed there.
And
he
Rail
basically has
leads
his-
everyone back to another dead end.
Nope.
Basically, Jeff
always,
just crouched
always,
in Skyrim when your stealth is all maxed out. It just
Always important to check the corners. You never know what's gonna happen.
No, he's right. From growing up in Kenoria, I remember that. You never knew when a guard was just gonna stick out his foot and trip you up after you got some bread.
Finally, you find your way to here.
It's not. It's not. Where are the spiders?
Not here. But you've found your way to the exit of this cave. Like the
Great.
exit.
Oh, excellent.
Uh-huh.
I go outside and I try to look around and see if I can tell where I am.
You do that. And I think it's this map. You come out over here.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Over here.
All right.
That cave exits here.
Cool.
Can we? All right.
You're blinded
was-
by the bright light.
Yeah, seriously. Lens flare.
Only the audience experiences the lens flare.
So are we still? Yeah, I know where I am now, and I know
Yeah.
relative to the village. Okay.
I mean, this is the same cave network we came into.
Yep.
So yeah.
You went in one cave and out another.
Yeah. I'll look to
Just like my food.
I'll look to my casting friends and say, do we have enough spell slots left for more polymorph for Operation Fly Back Home?
Fly the hell back home.
I look at the druid and I give him the like the dramatic. I've been sitting on this.
Okay, great. And I will I'll say, are we good to go? Anything else?
I'm ready to go take a nap.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go back to your house.
All right. I'll turn into a giant eagle and scoop up whoever. I'll wait for someone else to turn someone into an eagle. Once someone else is an eagle, I'll scoop someone up.
Like, who wants
Because
to be a
we're
spider?
disoriented by the bright light and we've been in these caves and I'm a city creature that hasn't been in a city for years, it seems like at this point. I'm gonna try to cast polymorph and instead cast greater invisibility on myself, not realizing what I've done, and then I'm gonna try to pick up Jin as if I had cast polymorph on myself.
All right.
What do you-
Leganor becomes invisible and is now trying to lift Jin. So Jin, you're being pulled by something.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Put it out.
Sorry, Jin, hold on one sec, and then I'm gonna cast polymorph, which breaks invisibility and turn into an eagle.
Right. Fun
Well,
flavor.
it's great. It's greater invisibility, right? Oh, because it's concentration. Yeah. You just turn into an invisible eagle.
If only. If I had a wish spell, it would be for that.
Away you go. Caw
Yeah.
caw.
Ah!
All right. And as you fly into the sunset over the treetops back towards the great tree of the Mbakwa village,
The sun
Our-
that sets in the south.
our story comes to a close for the day.
Hooray!
Great job, everybody.
That was fun.
Yachlals are fun.
That was fun.
I have to use the bathroom, so I'm going to step away for a moment. Which is a fantastic way to be like, good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
I need a bio break.
All right, well, in that case, so long the internet. Thanks for watching, Ed. We'll see you guys in the next one. What is next week?
Thursday.
Next Thursday is not good for me, but I can do Tuesday.
Okay, good. Tuesday would be better for me anyway, because Thursday we'll be getting ready for our trip. That said,
then I think Mike is gone the following 2 weeks after that, yeah?
I'm definitely gone the following 2 weeks because of my trip to the Azores.
Ooh, when do you leave and get back from that?
15th to the 26th.
So potentially the 28th, but I think Mike is gone for that stretch anyway, right?
I don't know his schedule. So-
I guess what I'm saying is that I remember Mike said the last half of July he's gone on reserve duty. So it sounds like after next week, the 12th, that we won't be able to play again until August.
That may be true, unless you guys want to do one-shots amongst yourselves. But if Mike and I are both out of commission, then you'll have to learn how to DM on Roll20. Unless
next
Steve
couple
wants to
weeks
run something.
No, the next couple of weeks are busy. I mean, if Steve wants to run something, I'd totally be down. Even if it's like a different system or something, if you want to.
Ooh, a little Blades in the Dark?
Maybe I am like kind of busy.
We're talking schedules, Mike.
Oh, I heard everything you said. Yes,
Oh.
it's the last 2 weeks of July, and I could still theoretically DM from afar. I'm still gonna have my evenings available. I'm just gonna be in a hotel room in Norfolk.
Oh,
So potentially
Well-
the 28th? Looks like 12th and then the 28th probably makes the
the
most sense.
12th and then the 28th, and then the weekend of 17 to 23. So the 19th is a Tuesday, the 21st is a Thursday.
Yeah,
We
19
do
and
a
21 would be a
one-shot.
one-shot Sans Gym.
Okay, so I could do the
Good for all
12th.
those
Okay, so I can.
Zach, you said you're good for all of it.
days. Yeah, I'm good for all those days. Fine.
Cool.
Mike, are you
yeah, I
good for
can
the
do
12th next week?
the 12th. I can do the 28th is gonna be tricky only because no, I should be fine. DMing on a single screen is gonna be a pain in the ass, and but everything's in Roll20, so I should be able to do everything from my laptop.
Yeah, the only thing that's hard with a single screen is the streaming part. Roll20 is all one screen.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to stream because Streamlabs is on my PC and not the laptop.
Which is not the end of the world. It just means we don't have a record of it.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate, but yes.
Anyway, none of this has to be on stream, so goodbye the internet.
Yeah, good night, internet.